Okay, so between now and the last time this got streamed, I've been
Yay!
putting in a little bit of time to, do a little bit of fixing up, do a little bit of course correction, do a little bit of colony expansion, all the fun stuff that I really don't have anything to say other than, well,
It's a lot
well,
of just
shit.
busy work.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
I
why not just watch him trying to,
do
like,
that. Try and make sure the colony doesn't end up.
straighten out the spaghetti, get all the water systems completely operational. It's like, that's just kind of boring. No offense.
No,
I'm not
dude,
calling you boring.
it's not boring to me, but it's boring if I'm just sitting here in a dark room, just
Watching someone else do
watching
it.
someone else do it or just not saying shit. So I'm trying to spare everyone the boredom and tediousness of just trying to do everything. But if you remember last time we were here, we were barely printing anything out because things started going a little bit wrong.
A little bit.
Things are arguably still going a little bit wrong. Like it's better. I'm not gonna say we're good to go and just start printing out like 10 dupes at a time,
No.
but we're in a better position.
That
We
would not be a good idea.
we might be printing out a few today, but here, let me just go in. Probably gonna have to do the Kelsey styled
Naming?
no
Scheduling.
no exciting.
Rooms.
No, I've already done rooms.
No, you have not done my mushroom farm.
I'm not doing your mushroom
With
farm.
my ferns. My mushroom and fern room.
I don't want to do that though. I
Well, you
could.
said
I
to
could
dig
and
my shit.
no,
That's
like
one of the things I do.
you always do like this cool excited fast talk thing whenever you're showing how you do things. But I
Yeah,
don't
I
I
have a
don't do
problem with
that.
that.
I don't do that. I don't think I can do that. But I'll zoom around showing things. But the most important thing, besides the fact that that clearly says 99 and zeros all across the board,
She's
there we
ignoring
go.
you.
I didn't hear anything. Hang on. Okay, we're still at 54. Everything's been going. Everything's been going. But I totally forgot to do skill points last time. So let's hand out some skill points because holy crap, there are skill points to be assigned right now, especially on the second colony. Here, just have all your stuff. Are you good? Are you good? Okay, you're done. Oh look, that was Harmonia. Cool.
Hi, Harmonia.
Uh,
The dupe, not the
yeah.
Twitch.
I'm like, hang on. What do
You
I
have to
want you?
specify.
I have 5 on you here. Again, I believe in field research superiority. There we go. All the way through for that dupe. Can you handle this? Awesome. Actually, no. As much as I want to give you your super duper extremely hard hazmat digging, I don't think I've ever seen it before, so we're just gonna ignore it. Oh, anytime I can't help you right now, Nutmeg.
I told you she was
I can't
agreeing
help
you.
you right now, Nutmeg.
Come here.
It's warm enough in here. I don't want you in my lap at the moment. Ooh, mechatronics. That's the other thing I was
Meg,
going
I'm
for.
offering you my lap.
She's so mean.
She's staring
She's
at
so
you.
no. Hey, Kelsey's offering her lap to you.
Come here.
Can you promise me that if I let you up here, you won't come licking my face?
She makes no such
There's
promises.
no such promise. Come here. Come here. Jump. Jump high. And straight to face.
I told you she makes no such promise.
Thank you, Nutmeg. Thank you. You can calm down now.
No, there is no
You can
calm.
calm down now.
Only
Yeah.
lick.
We love you too. There you go.
No calm, only lick.
There we go. Yeah, calm. I can do this one-handed right now. It's okay. I can bet you. Oh, Hassan's our tribute. I'm like, why did I don't see any hearts on this dude? What the hell? Can you move your butt away from the mouse?
No.
Thank you. Thank you. Here, settle down.
What is settle down?
Here, we'll just get him all the way through. And yeah, this Hassan is our
The
third
tribute.
colony tribute. We already thank him for his sacrifice, but we're a long ways
Come
off
here.
for any kind of thank you for any kind of dupe getting out of here and let's just say crash landing somewhere potentially nice. I don't even think we've had the other colony find something. So I'm kind of concerned for how far away not second, how far away the third one is going to be.
Yeah, we haven't seen another one.
Or actually, no, that may be a lie because half the time I don't hear anything coming through. This max is full. This max is maxed out.
Woohoo, go Max.
Here.
Maxed out Max.
Oh, you have more point. You have more point? There you go. There you go. I think we're still on the other colony right now. I'm way in over my head again, aren't I?
You always are.
Nah, some of them have been kind. This has been something else. Are you done? I can't give you any more. I'm sorry, Nisbet. I'll when I'm done tinkering and unscrewing around over here, maybe we'll head over there to the second planet and you know,
Actually do some stuff.
try and do some stuff. I'm still on the other planet. Stinky's gonna need to do more work before we do anything. Here, have tiding, have bedside manner. There you go. Especially since now we actually do need doctors around because I'm starting to set up hospitals.
You need hospitals.
I have a single hospital on the second planet.
You've been shown why you need hospitals.
Yes. I kind of feel bad for not having, not having done it faster, but it's okay. I prioritize some things and hospitals are not one of those.
Things.
Yeah. I think Brainless is good here. I don't think Brainless needs anything else. Here, let's keep going. Is SpongeBob on the first colony? I forget.
Yeah, he's your cook on the first colony.
Okay, it looks like most people on the
Fry is your cook for the second colony.
That was just a happy accident. Here.
Fry the cook.
Yeah, fry the what's it called? Yeah, fry the cook.
The frozen.
So he's a fry cook.
Yeah, he's a fry cook.
It just has to be that way.
It worked out well.
The first defrosted friend you get has to be named Fry. I guess I could name the second one Philip, if it makes me feel better.
You could.
That's assuming I still have another one coming up, but I guess we'll find out later.
Good point.
I think there's supposed to be multiple with the DLC, but you know. We have a farmer shortage, I think, considering how much food we're doing with crops. I think I'm gonna start hoping for more farmers, because I'm not necessarily gonna like not take non-farmers, but we need farmers. We also need people to carry things to tidy up faster because we need to start cleaning up the colonies, but later. There's still a lot of like ongoing, let's get things together. Are you good? Yeah, you're good. Let's get things together, and then the colonies really run themselves after a while. At least if you set everything up right. Here, have carrying.
I always give all of my dupes carrying increased capacity.
I know.
Because, you know, they all carry stuff.
I want you to do stuff faster. Is this Gene a second sacrifice?
Maybe.
Or is Gene one of our special ones? Like
that might be your glow stick.
Or it might be the radiation eater. It might be the radiation eater, because I remember that one didn't have anything too impressive, but I printed it out
because it's cool.
Because I've never seen it before. And we're 54 in. Like, we haven't seen another one like that. So I'm both disappointed and intrigued that they exist. And we don't really have them. Here, be a rocket pilot. Plenty of pilots around with not a single ship in sight. I'm going as fast as I possibly can, and this is still just eating up time. Here, farmer. Yeah, farmer Meemaw. No, farmer mommy, because this is the anti Meemaw. This is great. Okay, rocket piloting. I shouldn't have done that. Let's just ignore that. She'll be fine. That Marie will totally be fine.
You'll be
Here,
fine.
research, more research. Enjoy your hat. Everybody must be hatted. Eventually, everybody's probably going to be clothed as well, but that's a
Hopefully.
while, hopefully. Again, long-term goal for this one is everybody will also have their own actual comfy
Bedroom?
bedroom,
Yes.
instead of just, it's a barracks, but you're alone in there. Ooh, you're at the end. Okay. We have 3 rubies. Oh, I should be a dork. We should rename the rubies Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald.
I
I
mean, you
know.
could.
I'm a dork. And not the hell of a boss dork, which I still don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. The acronym, I mean.
Yeah, I remember they had an acronym. I
But
don't
what
remember
does it
what it meant.
mean?
I don't know.
I know. Here, farmer. I mean, a rancher farmer, but a farmer nonetheless. There we go. Just everybody's suddenly much more useful. Here we go. Finally down to SpongeBob. Here, this SpongeBob is a rocket pilot.
Yay.
That's kind of impressive. Oh shit, okay, I did bad again. I'm not paying attention, but I'm just gonna go with everything will balance out in the future. And don't worry. Okay, so hang on. Let me hope that nobody freaking dies here. And the alarm is going off. We'll fix that later. Yeah, there's enough critters in that room that I should like do something about it, but I
Ah.
haven't been because I don't know. I just don't prioritize it. I should, but I don't. Fingers crossed nobody falls in there and dies. Okay, we've seen this. I am pretty sure I was doing this last stream as well, where I'm trying to increase the capacity for this because I kind of don't
Food?
know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm probably gonna switch gears here and send that brine to the second planet as a
Water
coolant.
source?
Don't you dare, mommy.
Mommy.
Get out of there. Yeah, get out of
Dumbass.
there. There you go. See, everything is okay. Probably.
Even though it's anti-me, Mom, it's still stupid.
It's still dummy. It's still dummy. Yeah, it's still an idiot. Hang on.
Still a dupe.
Does this count? Okay. It counts, but it doesn't count. We'll figure it out later. I'm trying to like cautiously expand because I feel that if I overdo it, we're gonna have breathability issues just because. What did I fucking just tell you?
No.
Hang on. Cancel the build. Do that. Do that. At least Ellie can dig her way out. I just turned around. I just turned around. How could you do this to me, dupes?
They hate you.
They do. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, so this got expanded because this is probably going to be coolant for the other colony, and then that'll probably be the other colony's water supply. We finally dug out the water geyser, but it was on, and since there's like no Atmos suit, no heat protection, we kind of can't finish the research right now, so it's just there. I'd feel bad. I was trying to get people like in and doing things, but yeah, it's probably not the best idea. So we're gonna start using this water combined with this water after we get rid of all the polluted stuff in here as probably the water we're using to run our oxygen systems because we're running into a bit of an issue where I guarantee we don't have enough polluted water here to run all that. There is. How did you get in here? When did you get in here? There's a Paku in here.
Oh, he's happy.
He's got everything to himself.
Yes.
Okay, and then the cool.
Very happy.
Hang on. The cool slush here is not strong enough to really be worth anything, but we do use it for cooling every now and then. Yeah, that's not a lot. We do use it for cooling every now and then. The last big thing that happened while I've been trying to course correct is this finally opened up. Or this finally got opened up, I guess. Are you guys not on auto? Let's change that for now. Probably not gonna get to actually use it anytime soon, but it's I feel like it's a really strong saltwater geyser.
I think it
So,
is.
I mean, 13.4 kilograms a second. Which again, it's more the way that I really like keep everything in my head. It's like that's more than a pipe's worth of water in a second. So I'm happy with it, but we're just gonna let it build up for now. I need to open up this one and grab its stuff as well because it is a cool steam vent, which I should probably actually dig to this one too. And by probably I mean let's actually send something over to dig that way. Because again, the more water the merrier. And if we've got access to all the water, well great. Oh
As
shoot, are
long
you
as
not
no
there?
one's drowning, more water is better.
Analyze that. I think it had just gone offline or just gone dormant not too long ago, but we hadn't seen it early enough to actually get any heat buildup. So that's arguably the best way to find it. Like not hot enough that I have to take any precautions.
Who's dying?
I broke it. I broke something.
What
I
broke?
broke something. The toilets.
The toilet's
Hold
broken.
on. The toilet's broken. Why are you broken?
Why did you break the toilet?
Hold on. I didn't. You're stupid? You're really stupid? Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I kind of wish I'd seen it earlier. Okay. I broke the water by doing this.
Good job.
But no, it's been long. It's been off long enough. Is that even the right one? Good. It's been off long enough that one of the oxygen rooms is not functioning. Wow. Wait, really? What the ever-loving hell? Okay, I'm just gonna ignore the other colony for now. Let's pretend everything's okay. But this is totally not ideal. Oh, it broke like all the oxygen. Look at this.
Shit.
Okay, well, more proof that that needs backup like now. I know you guys are peeing. Your bathrooms are broken. I know, I know.
They're so ashamed, but
I
they still
know.
have time to yell at you.
I know. So here, let's do this. There should, in theory, only be 2 water in there. So let's do the nice lazy way, where this ends up being polluted water that just goes out. This ends up being the rest of the water. Why? Again, I know the shift button's like right there. I don't care. I'm gonna draw like I'm drunk. Yeah, so the polluted goes out. That means yeah, just go all the way up. We'll fix it later. By later, I mean in just
At
a
some
little
point.
bit. Well, it has to be pretty damn fast apparently, or else we're gonna suffer.
They're suffering already.
Oh, they are. I feel a little bad, but they're okay. They'll be okay.
They're fine.
Yeah. Look, has anybody died yet? Don't answer that. Because the answer is technically yes. But they're fine.
They're fine.
Here, if I'm just gonna say screw it and actually draw it in appropriately, I'm gonna go ahead and also build in this appropriately. So hang on, come here you. Oh, we're starting to lag. Look at that. I mean, to be fair, I'm moving around a lot and they're moving around a lot. Good, filters on, so you're supposed to filter out polluted, there we go. Hopefully that didn't break this water line, because I know, it just looks dumb that things just randomly break, because however
Because
they're,
they hate you.
yeah, however they're programmed to work with like ins and outs, it just doesn't like me. So hang on, how's breathability in the rooms now? That one's coming back on. That one's coming back on. I think they're gonna have to struggle a bit to actually get back to work. But it's okay. I think we caught it. I didn't hear you. I think we caught it early enough that it's not a problem. Paku, I'm taking Paku. That Liam doesn't look actually, that Liam isn't half bad. Ah, there's plenty of Paku. Let's take that Liam. But yeah, we're finally just overtaxing that poor polluted water supply down here, so I am shifting things. Okay, cool, thanks. Have a great day. Here, you out. Cause you're about to break my shit again. Hold on.
Panic.
Why are you not happy?
Everything is breaking. Panic.
Well, we've got time, but they need to hurry. Story of the 100 dupe challenge, right? We have time, but please hurry. Well, I do love that the spine's been working so far. No, you're fine. No, you're fine. Good. I didn't crisscross wires incorrectly. We're okay. It's just that we need to go now. We need to go now. We need to go now. Actually, hang on. If I break it here, will it work again? You're an idiot. Actually, no. That could work. That could work. If I break it there, will that work again? Will this work? Because it occurs to me that there's a huge chunk of, yeah, this polluted water that it has to work through first before we actually get anything usable. Which means I probably have time to hook this line up somewhere. Somewhere would be nice. Yeah, somewhere would be really nice. I think a small part of me wants to just do this stupidly and like make a vent here so that the water just drips out here and it keeps going. But I feel like that could also be a terrible fucking idea. It might actually be a terrible fucking idea. Here, why don't we actually keep expanding the colony then? And by expanding, I mean developing like upper areas. I'm sure they would appreciate that.
Sure. I think they'd like that.
Also, I don't feel like this water geyser's too strong, but again, all water is good water, especially when so much of it needs to go to oxygen. But 7.1 kilograms a second, like it's serviceable, I guess. Hey, did I find out what you are? I don't remember looking at you. Ah, hell. Okay, run. Run. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. There's 2 of these suckers on the map. Why haven't I... Oh. That one always causes me to panic. Here, just all the way over. Okay. Ooh, I stopped just short of it. Freaking awesome.
Yay.
I didn't know you were there. I should have been paying closer attention to that. They're not gonna like... Apparently. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna make sure that more floors also get developed along the way. Since they're gonna need like infrastructure and stuff, so this will probably be the top for now. I wouldn't want poor dupes living on the same floor as like important infrastructure, but they can live under it. It's okay. They'll be okay.
They'll be fine.
They'll probably be fine. No need to worry. Here. I'll do this. There's also been some cleanup going around for the colony as a whole. It's ongoing, it's a little slow, but it's there. Sort of. Let's do that. I love how little attention I've been paying to the other colony, by the way. It's like, they're fine. They're there. They exist.
We'll be fine.
Hang on, you're bitching about breathability. Is it because we're still broken? Yes, because we are broken for real. We're broken for real. Awesome. Okay, while the other like big thing that's been going on here is I had to fix this up. Here, just 9 it all. Just 9 it all because we're gonna be in huge trouble soon. I gave up. All the hydrogen basically had to go be in its own container, more or less. So it's where it belongs. It's nice and happy. I'm gonna move this over. It is nice and happy in one single place. It's being fed by like 6. I think it's 6 different ones. 6 different, That's a problem. That is a huge fucking problem. Yeah, it's a huge fucking problem.
If it's a huge problem, take care of it. Ha ha ha.
Well, hang on. I don't need to restart you. I don't need to restart you like that, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Hang on. I feel like now I'm just panicking because of the time that I need to waste right here. No, deconstruct you. There we go. Okay, it'll be running intermittently for now, just because. There we go. The first time I actually start panic throwing down 9s because we kind of need them. You know what? If you're done, yeah, if you're done, I'm just gonna close you back up. So like a lot of things have been going on, including I finally opened up here because I had to strain out some infrastructure with the pipes. There we go. Okay, good. I'm glad that bitched at me for breathability then. But then, are you stuck yet? You're not stuck yet. You won't be stuck for a while. You're fine. That's fine too. Okay. I'm going to turn my back on these guys, and I'm going to pretend that everything is fine.
Such a bad idea.
Yeah, it's probably a terrible idea. Okay, because now we gotta handle the cleanup from all of this having happened. It looks like we're finally out of sand once again. So some poor person over here is gonna need to do some sand. Why are you sad? Why are you angry at us? Okay, water's still plentiful. Stuff is still plentiful, okay. You see what I mean? It's like I'm paying so much attention to like a colony that it kind of scares me of how bad is it gonna be when we've got 3 or 4 colonies going. Yeah, just hook it all together, it'll be fine. I think. Besides, we've got like a ton of stuff coming in, and this is also why I'm like, yeah, we're gonna totally need... Ah, I did very bad. Haha. Cool. Okay, let's just close that up and pretend that didn't happen. Cool. I love not paying attention to the other colony for long periods of time. Here, clean that up. Everything's okay-ish. But no, here, let me pop that back up. It's pretty bad, and considering that the output is here, we can probably get a lot of work done, but first I need to give them their own water reservoir. And that's why I'm like, you know, there's enough power here that they'd probably be okay. Or do you really not have power? I never gave you power. Go me. Here, jump. No. There we go. You know, that thing is right there waiting for me, and I didn't go for it, so we'll fix that one up later. What are you plugged into? Good. But the thing doesn't have power either, so... Okay, and then we pretty much have to run it from the bottom too, because I did a dumb... It's okay. I love having to do control, like crowd control here. Actually, that might not be good enough. Or that might be good enough. I don't know anymore. How spaghettified is it up here? That's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. So here. Let's do a... Since I'm going to run power down there anyway, let's do a carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide gets just booted out of here. But we'll grab... We'll probably have to run two of these things down here. Yeah, we'll probably have to run two of these things down here. So we'll do a... Natural gas goes with the natural gas. Oxygen gets spat back out somewhere else, and everything else just gets booted out of here because I don't feel like dealing with it. That seems like a plan. Did I drop in a thing yet? I did not. Okay. Here. Let's do this the super, super fun way. So we'll put those there. That probably means that I'm gonna just drop this a little lower. Drop that a little lower, put that there. Keep my fingers crossed that it actually works.
The most important part.
Right? So here, in that case, I knew there was a room that I forgot to seal up. In that case, let's make that one natural gas. Like, let's make this one, I don't know my alphabet apparently, and I'm totally in the wrong category. I'd lose polluted oxygen if I do that. Do I need to run a third? Should I run a third? Stop moving. There we go. Oh. Sure, Pufflet. Pufflet seems nice. To be fair, the colony that the Pufflet's being printed on is totally probably able to handle another one. I'm just thinking that we've got a little too much going on that I don't want to put them in that kind of danger right now. I'm gonna have to run a third. I don't think I've done it like this before, so here. All the chaos.
Chaos.
Oh, okay, no, that's fine. Okay, you're filtering natural gas, you're filtering oxygen, which means this last one will be filtering polluted oxygen, and everything else will just GTFO out of the base. At least, in theory, that's how this is gonna work. This might be a terrible idea, but we'll see how this plays out.
It'll be fine.
That'll probably be fine. And everything else out through there. And then... I don't remember which one this was, but congratulations, you get both vents. And then... everything else just GTFO out of the base. It'll be fine. And then we'll probably end up having, like, everything come with, but if we don't, well... we'll figure something out. No sand... yeah, I know it's a work errand. Okay. Yeah, they'll probably be fine. It doesn't look like this has been in effect long enough. There's a mermaid! I've never seen the mermaid sticker before.
I like it.
So yes, something water pit. We'll do a water pit eventually, but I think that day's coming sooner rather than later just because it needs to... you know what? I can't leave y'all yet. I was gonna do it, but I kinda don't have this hooked up to any kind of power. 1.14, so it's like 1.3, 1.5, 1 point whatever. I can't draw a straight line. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's fine. It's fine on power. Just quick and dirty numbers. It'll probably be fine. I should probably come back later and check out for it, but I don't I don't think this setup will have to work for long. And I guess I could have also done it dumber and just run 2 filters instead of 3, but I guess I am trying to remove everything that isn't breathable for the colony. So let's see how long that takes them. Let me add another, let me bump this back up to 99. And see if there's anything else that they might like. I don't think so. We'll come back here later and do stuff. How are you guys doing? Is breathability really that bad? Looks like it's time to set up another thing very, very soon. Yeah, I might have to take this one because it's just stopping up and not doing anything. So here, let's have fun with it. And slow heating. Do you want something nicer? Here, how about thermally reactive? Why not? Let's just make a giant pipe for no real good reason other than they need to breathe. Hold on. Where are you having problems? Is it further up? That looks like a further up kind of problem. Oh shoot. Can they be in line with this? No. There you go. Have a pipe. This pipe is long for no reason other than we just kind of sort of need it right there. Okay, are you finally stuck up? You're not. Wow. Okay. Whatever floats your boat. Oh god, there's 2 of you. They come in 2s. Wait. No! Why haven't I been here before? I need you. Oh, good god, we've needed this area from the very beginning.
You should have gone there.
There's 2 of them, like right here. All together. Right now. Oh man, there better not be like a 3rd one. No, this is like the jackpot. I may just preemptively open it because we need all the water we can get. And holy crap, this is that. I'm gonna have to dig deep. Man, how breathable is it? Do I actually need to do the thing over here? Would that make them happy? Do we need to do like emergency fast development over here and everything? It's looking like it. Oh. It's scaring me. You're really starting to scare me, dude. Well, never let it be said that having it's not 100 dupes, but never let it be said that having at least 33 dupes running around in a colony isn't entertaining for just how fast it can get shit done
Very entertaining.
when somebody actually gives them an order to. It's not often that I do this, or have to do this. But damn, there's 2 of them there, and if it's more coolant. Yeah, I think that means I need to switch this over soon to make sure that this is getting just salt water and everything else is running off the other stuff. Which might mean now we might have too much salt water.
Might.
If we've got to combine 4 different saltwater what's it called? Geysers working in tandem. So, hang on. That means that we need this to make a few more. That's a lot less reed fiber than I thought we'd have right now. Here, let's do like 6. Yeah, let's do like 6. I think I'm building out this floor because this is the floor that is hosting all of that. That totally sounds right, so we're just gonna do that again. Unfortunately, we are like opening up more void space, so they're not going to be entirely happy with us. but it needs to happen. Plus, I think I'm gonna have to make some more metal because now we need more metal. Okay, next activity in 16. I gotta remember to close this back up before it turns on, or else we're gonna have a different kind of bad time. Or maybe not, because again, it's this map. Here, how far? I'm gonna take this as far as the abyssalite layer, just because we probably need as much space as we possibly can get here. And then what if we do like an appropriate bottom floor? Sure, that's appropriate. Actually, no, here. Oh god. Please be good.
Oh,
Volcano, volcano, volcano.
Nope, nope, nope.
I didn't see you. Goodbye. Well, I'm having a good day. Finding some good, much needed geysers.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna call it good. Okay.
Maybe too many, but yeah.
That's debatable. That's really debatable. Here, we don't have enough steel to do that. Can we make it out of uranium? We should not make it out of uranium. That might not be a good idea.
Might.
Just might. And then again, we'll pick a left boundary soon, but let me... I don't know. I'm really happy about it, and also, hang on. You. How much? How much have we not found? We're missing 2 geysers at the moment. Which could be either really good or really bad. They didn't find shit. I'm gonna need to set up the thing at the very top. I'm gonna have to run power, or actually that's not that bad. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad here. Ever since we made this like 150 cycles ago, it's been really not necessary, but I'm totally gonna drop this up here. Yeah, this up here later, but I think that means I need to run some oxygen on the way up. At least I'm pretty sure that's how this one is supposed to work. Let's find out. Enclosed telescope. Yeah, right there. Because it really feels like, yep, it needs that in. There you go. I'm pretty sure that whoever's in here is not going to need it just because we've got them wearing Atmo suits.
But just in case.
Yeah. Probably will help. I know, I haven't paid attention to A in a very long time. And I should probably check in on the other colony to make sure everything's working out fine with everything. Here, hang on. Okay, we still have that. Are you dormant yet? You're idle. Another sacrifice. Hey, Oxalite. Here, let's take on a Hassan to replace that other Hassan that's gonna be sacrificed later. He won't mind, right? His twin brother is totally gonna be okay.
I feel sorry if you were a twin and you had the same name as your twin. Like, your parents were either mean or stupid.
Why not both?
I mean...
Also, are we running through that much sand on the other colony, or am I just recklessly, like, throwing out sand everywhere?
Yes.
In the form of, like, deodorizers? Yeah, I'd accept yes as a viable response. Here, since we, like, opened more nasty shit, we might as well do that. Now it doesn't even matter. This is just a like area grab to try and maximize volume at the moment. That's also why I think we're gonna need the Atmo suits, which, by the way, anybody remember if I actually told them to build the stuff? Or did I just consider it and then remember that I needed to look at something else?
I'm gonna vote for B. Consider it and forgot. Just because
It's
We both
me.
do that quite often.
Like, it's me. It's okay, you can say it. But yeah, since that's gonna take forever, might as well do this. Might as well do that. We're just gonna go spend... Oh, scary moments. Just spend all of the metal we've got running for this. Wow, we still have some to spare. It's freaking awesome. And here, again, we're already here. Tinkering around over here. Might as well... No, I did that already. Might as well get this completely set up so I don't, like, forget one or two things and then I'm stuck wondering why the hell isn't this working. And then I believe we're north of one of the cutoffs, so we can actually run, yep, can run some of the oxygen over to that and try and give it time to pretty much fill up. Damn, where were these geysers? Yeah, like 200 cycles ago when we really, really needed them. Probably wouldn't have built this way. Oh, who am I kidding? I would have. I don't know. Personally, I think up, like, vertical expansion is easier than sideways expansion. Even though I do enjoy putting my what's it freaking called again? The power spine, like, all the way to one side. There's a chance I'm overkilling the size of this, but I'd rather it be overkill because...
Overkill than underkill.
Because again, I still need to set up infrastructure for the other side. Here. It looks like it's borderline breathable over there, but I'm gonna try not to assume too much. There seems to be some buried oxalite though. Here we go. Would you appreciate this? We just have like 20 bajillion ladders running all over the place. Anybody else hiding up there? Another natural gas. There's probably like another natural gas one up here or something. Because again, it's a swamp biome. We've missed out on plenty. How are you doing? Oh, 60-ish cycles. Okay, we'll just leave you alone now. See, now this has gotten a chance to build up some. It's still just polluted water. If anything, this one might be used to just circulate around to help cool this off or condense this off a little. Assuming it needs that kind of help. Because I'm pretty sure... Oh no, I'm just full of shit. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the cool steam vent just keeps on toggling between erupting and overpressure because there's so much steam in the area, but I think it'll be fine.
Hopefully it'll be fine.
Hopefully. Alright, that's totally a floor, so you gain that. Why are you asleep here, Ellie? I mean, I know you're a narcoleptic, but why? And yeah, we're just gonna try and grab as much of everything just everywhere. It seems to be panning out so far. Okay, there we go. Just clear out another layer. I honestly do not know where the bottom of this is gonna be, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take all of this abyssalite out and maybe use this bottom part as the bottom layer. Again, total overkill, but maybe I can actually work with it better. Oh shit, are you trapped? You're totally trapped here. Have some nines. Have some nines in the right place. May might pee herself.
Oh well.
No, don't freeze. Okay. Poor Maine. There we go. Brainless is helping you out. There we go. Can you make it now? Nope, can't make it anyway. Yeah, she's gonna pee herself. Here. Or no, she could totally make it out. She can still climb up and over. Maybe she's just on that schedule that I'm not paying attention. It's going well, Cone Shot. We've slowed down to a crawl, so we're only at 56 out of 100. But we just found 2 more saltwater geysers, or cool slush geysers, so we're working towards those right now. Because we're running out of water. Well, not exactly, but we're totally running out of water. How's your night?
Nutmeg
Also, this is overkill.
It's a little too hot for her.
This is overkill. This
But
is totally
I will
overkill.
because she's cute.
Oh, she's still with you?
Yeah.
Wow.
She is warm.
Hold on, so this would be another floor. Yeah, this would be another floor. No, that's totally a thing too. There we go.
Yes, Meg, I love you, but you are warm.
Oh, does she nag at you? Hi. That's good. The most some of us can do is just hang in there. I suppose that's a good thing.
Even sometimes it's just like
More mesh tile. Just mesh tile. No. Just mesh tile the ever-living crap out of this.
Meg, okay, time.
Aww.
Me time is over. Get over here. Yeah, there you go.
Get over here. Oh, not that kind?
Not that way.
Also, we've had a few accidents on the other colony, but it's been okay.
Bathrooms broke. They were peeing themselves. It's all good.
There's a natural gas breach because I forgot to close the room. It's been a lot of fun so far. I see you. Be kind. Be kind. Be kind.
I thought you were talking to her.
That's actually kind. I'll take it. Hot polluted oxygen vent. How hot does one of those things run? Especially considering its rhyme. Here, jump up here. Jump. You can make it. Or not. Which, this is ironic. I was saying, like, I think I need to find one of these. Wait, so is that the last one? Or is there still one more? There's still 2. Did that not count as one? Like, really?
It might not have.
Huh. Oh yeah, you guys. Are you guys okay? Did you guys fix it? It's getting fixed, sort of. We're just now beginning to have power issues over here. You got it? Are you good? Are you happy?
Is she a happy dog? Or not?
I don't think so. Hang on.
Because I said no.
Are you okay? It's because you don't have anything. Here, go all out. Yeah. Or does that make you happy? Here, let's make sure that these are all stuck at 9. And that's what actually gets going. Okay, this one's gonna need that oxygen, or that, infinite hydrogen room as well, because we are about to be in trouble. At least for that upper one. Are you still out of sand? Holy crap. Do we need to get the other colony in on getting you guys sand? You know what never runs out of power? A bunch of dupes running on wheels. Let's do that. Let's revert back to the multi-dupe running thing.
You're gonna torture them with the wheel?
No, they're getting exercise. Yeah, you run on that. No, they're getting exercise.
You're torturing. Got it.
No, the dupes could use some exercise. These dupes have been idling for like the last 50 or so cycles because I don't have anything for them to do.
Yay.
Also, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's the right one to go with. There you guys go. Just run at your own leisure. And again, yeah, we're probably gonna end up funneling all of the cool salt slush over this way to help cool this down. I mean, it's only 90, but it's getting a little... No. What did you do? Oh. Just get over there. Okay, that's a bit warmer than I would expect. Where did she get that?
Not she. I moved the blanket. It was in the blanket.
Oh, okay.
Why is there a battery in the blanket?
It's battery powered.
The blanket does not have batteries. It's a blanket. Is that better, Meg?
I don't know, is it?
Yeah, she wanted the blanket moved because it's warm.
Nah. Okay, so I'll probably still get to it, but not like soon.
Now I'm comfortable again. No, Meg. I cleared it for you. You go sleep over there.
You were saying something about being comfortable? I love this multi-ladder thing I've got going. It's a little overkill, but if it gets the job done, I'm not gonna complain. There, that's as far as that one will go. I know, suffocating. Like the oxalite ran out a long time ago. You guys are fine. Okay.
You will be
that
fine.
Oh, that keeps scaring me. Okay, everything's fine there. That's probably causing breathability issues. And oh wow, you're backed up too now. I'm not sure whether to be happy or distressed.
If they're fine, be happy.
I did not hear you tell me new printables.
Yeah.
Here, let's see what we've got. I am not really interested. I mean, I need to print out someone else. I'm eyeing 60 before the stream is out, but we'll see. So, but I am gonna take the oxyfern seed here. It seems like a good idea. Have y'all gotten much? Okay, we're down to... Okay, actually no, I'm starting to question if that actually needs help. Getting the natural gas out of here, or if I needed to position one better. Dude, it's causing me anxiety. Trust me, I can't do much. Well, I can. 56 around, it's a little much. It's just gonna be absolute chaos. But it's what we've got to work with, I guess. Hang on, which one is full? Do you need assistance? You might need assistance. Should I... Ooh, are you done? You're not done. Okay, good. How did I buy you time, though? I didn't buy you time. I didn't buy you time at all, that's the problem. Okay. The whole reservoir just refilled because of this. Cool. I mean, we needed it. Yeah, we needed it. It's okay. I'm just gonna keep going with this. It'll totally build over a ladder, right? So I just shouldn't, period. Oh man, and I'm still gonna make them sweep this out later. They are going to hate me. Hell, I hate me. Should I cut? No, I shouldn't do more down. If I do more down now, things will go bad. I'd like to believe eventually I'll get the whole base under control. I make no such promises. Have you freaking found anything yet?
No.
No, where is planet number 3? That's what I want to know.
I don't blame you.
It's like I mean, sure, we don't have a rocket, we don't have a launch pad, we don't have anything. But where are we going? How are we going? And again, I need to start cleaning up some more things. I should probably start dropping off some more oxygen stuff over here. In fact, this might be good. If those are starting to block up, it might mean that we're doing a decent enough job locally that doesn't matter anymore. I totally hear that you're turned on right now in there. That sounds wrong out of context. This hydrogen vent is totally currently on. Run. You're fine, run. Dude, there's no planet there. I swear we should have found something by now, but there's nothing there.
You would have, yeah.
Like, where are they? I was told there were 8 planets. Where are they? Oh shit. Oh no, it's fine. I should have just done that. It's totally getting harder to breathe over here, so let's just wait. How are we doing here? We're getting like a trickle of oxygen in. Do I need to build like an emergency project?
Emergency! Emergency!
Also, the lag is getting nearly unbearable, and hey look, you get to turn on now because we need you. Water pit's a little too low, and that Paku pit's a bit inhumane at this point. Ooh, you were gonna start freezing. I should probably automate that. Again, preaching to the choir, I still acknowledge Pluto. How's that internet postcode? Viva la Pluto, fuck you. I want to say that's how that one goes. Hang on. Are you guys okay? You guys are not okay. Here, let's open that door. Let's try and get as much gas flowing everywhere as possible. And see if that does anything to help us. I don't think it will. But I can hope. Actually, it halfway looks like it's coming in like this, but I'm just gonna keep on hoping. Besides, almost all of it's been stuff that I don't want. You're fine. Make it out of there. I believe in you. You can make it. If you made it in there, you can make it out.
You can do it.
Okay, so I think I can take from... I can borrow from that one too. But if I borrow from that, I think we're gonna do like another little expansion over here. But I'm gonna be totally lazy about it. And just fill in where there's no tile. You're gonna melt. You're fine. I believe in you. You're fine. Here, out and out, and this is totally a project we're gonna have to walk back later because I intend for this to be temporary at the moment, but I would like them to be able to breathe as they're eating dinner and breakfast and pretty much all the food. You're fine. Run. Can they give a dupe CPR? Yeah, they're clean. Nobody's sick. Everybody's fine. But they are fairly stressed. I feel at least a little bit bad over that. I bet you... Stop suffocating. I'm gonna pull the plug on this one.
Yell at them.
I'm gonna pull the plug on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the 2. Because whoever comes and finishes these... If I drop this to a 1, will that even satisfy y'all? Here, let's up those to 6s. It's a temporary permanent installment, yes. No. No? Okay. Oof. We're barely at 300 cycles in, and I'm very worried about the long-term stability of this. Okay, so you turned on. Can I help you? Hi. Well, I can help you. You are getting a treat. Hold on, let me unfuck this thing first.
I gotta move Poochie.
Yeah, let me
You wanna say hi to Poochie? This is an amiibo, not a toy. Well, not a toy for you. This is our toy.
I like it, but it is a toy. Come here, you.
I like our Poochie amiibo. He's made of fuzz.
Over here. Over here.
But I have the bag.
But you get fed over here.
She doesn't care.
Here, the water is retreating. Is the water coming? The water is coming. Okay then.
Very greedy tonight, aren't we?
Okay. So hang on, are you okay now?
The bag is closed. Oh no.
I should really just go ahead and automate this instead
Also,
so we don't
next
have
time we
issues.
go out,
Yeah.
remember, we don't need any more treats. So I thought we did last time, and we never do.
I'm pretty sure she needs more. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Did I pull you too early is the question. Arguably, I pulled that too early. It's okay. We'll watch. We'll try and watch breathability.
Meg, there's no more.
In all honesty,
no
I think
more.
we're gonna have issues with this one producing, but it might be okay. As long as the rest of it's still going, we should be fine.
Yeah, as I was making dinner, I did accidentally drop some vegetables. Yeah, she is very much a vacuum. Very much. She was so happy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, pick up the ice. The ice is far more important. Now, Meg, this is difficult to play.
Just
Hang
put
on.
her somewhere.
Look at this. Idle, idle. But I'm willing to bet that if that's brine ice, it probably just popped out of here and immediately froze in place.
Probably.
Okay, well, they're not gonna have a good time. No checkpoint. Is that all that you're bitching at me for? The fursuit's full. The last 4, don't really have a choice. Here, I'm gonna be mean, but here, have 6s there. Because that pipe is pretty much ready for... full of gossip.
Gossip?
Yeah, that dude was talking on the phone, and
Oh.
it said full of gossip, so that one is
Nice.
having a great time, apparently. And you know what? You guys totally need more of these. I was so excited when I got to them, and I didn't exactly go around blanketing the place like I probably should. So here, have more where these things ought to be. Well, to be fair, some of these things are being blocked in because I built deodorizers where they should be, or yeah, where the statue should be. Here, let's move the 2 of you so we can just continue bombing, statue bombing, decor bombing, whatever. If I had more reed fiber, I'd be putting down paintings like everywhere else. But we don't have that luxury right now, so meh. Are you too warm or are you too cold? You're too cold. I thought I would ask. That other
It's very polite
colony,
to
that
ask.
other colony totally needs the sand, but I think Rowan's getting printed because this forces me to shift some people around on schedules. So hang on. Yeah, no, the other colony can make sand, and this colony can totally ship sand. So here, have an early bird. Oh, good God, I have done oh my God. Kelsey, you should yell at me more often.
Why should I yell at you?
Because this is the original schedule.
I tell ya.
I know.
I tell ya, you need to schedule better.
I know. Look at these two. Look at these 2 poor schedules. And well, the schedule of
You're
oh
so
God,
mean to
I
them.
fucked up, and people need to be
You're so
somewhere
mean to your
else.
people.
Holy shit. Okay. Well, let's try and move dupes. Let's try and move the early birds to the early bird, so that, you know, things are a little more evenly distributed. Actually, that is everyone on early bird. Apparently I didn't do as bad as I thought. Did I miss any night owls? I didn't miss any night owls. I should probably balance the schedule some more though. Look at this. Almost everyone's on Freeziol. Here. Let's move Catalina. Let's move that Rowan. Okay, and then let's just... There we go. There we go. That looks even, right guys?
Sure.
You know, they totally have names, and I'm like, the other colony, because I've never had a 3rd colony running at the
See,
same
that's what I
time.
say, Cone. It's like I only ever build 4 toilets because I always have. Well, I never go for 100 dupes, but I usually stick to like 12 or 16 dupes where they each have a toilet they can use on their schedule, and I have them on different schedules so the base never stops.
Meanwhile, it's free real estate. What?
Meanwhile, gestures and everything on the screen.
Okay, I super hate you right now. I super hate you right now. That is not what I wanted or needed. This is actually a whole lot worse. Here, yeah, there we go. Let's get that sweet, sweet oxygen going towards the suits again. Thank you for the pile up. Are you done? Hold on. Area complete, and there is nothing to be found, but this is a ticking time bomb now. How much is down here? 941 kilograms. Hang on, that's getting annoying. 942 kilograms of just solid carbon dioxide because it's freezing in the pipe and coming down. I should probably move that. Nah, I totally overdo the bathroom, so it's probably okay. How's the water looking now? We have a small buffer, but not really. Okay, but again, I'm hoping this helps keep some of the pressure off that one and we can actually get something out of it. In fact, I wouldn't mind digging down and adding another layer, because I feel like this is too small, and I'd rather have more thimbleweed fiber coming in. I hear the dinging. I'm not going to acknowledge you.
Ding, ding, ding. It wants you to acknowledge it.
And also, we're totally probably not getting much water here because it's probably all freezing in place. But at least they're distributing algae, I guess. So that's nice. Suffocating, yay. Yeah, you sparkle streak on in there. It'll be totally fine. Oh my god, Kelsey. Hey, my fellow awesome mod. Go ahead and take care of that one.
I am mod.
Awesome.
I am mod.
Thank you. Those bots are fucking hilarious, and I'm almost at the point of what's it called? There you go. You got it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Like, wow, I thought all of these things were Russian. Too soon? Ah, not soon enough. Anyways, how's it going, Brainless? It's totally fine right now. We've crept up to 57, and it's okay. I'm gonna claim it's okay. Oh, Kelsey, you're slacking. No, you're fine.
I'm getting there.
You're fine. Take your time.
That's one of the first ones I've seen that actually has like a full thing.
Hang on.
Like it had a picture and it had like actual stuff on it instead of just being an obvious throwaway.
I'm sorry, Cone. A little too real. I agree. Look, hang on. I feel.
Here, this'll help.
Here, I feel like I got shafted by rushing towards this cool salt slush geyser.
Why?
Look at this. Hang on. This one is barely putting out 3 kilograms a second at 14 degrees.
No.
Like that's great. Like great. Here's 2 of them, each of which are putting out at 7.3 kilograms a second, which means I'm actually getting something worth collecting down here as opposed to. No, Meg, this is uncomfortable.
Just put her down.
Not Mag. Not Mag.
Come here.
I love you too.
There.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, okay, this might have been overkill. I probably could have like cut it off here, but I don't know when I don't know when I'm actually gonna get to that, so I'm just gonna let this fill up nice and calm. Though I'm probably gonna help that out by just here. Let's just spam this. Here we go. You think that's enough to hold all of that? It'll be temporary, and then yeah, we'll like deconstruct and just oxygen bomb going that way at a much later date. And since we still have some other stuff here, I'm gonna just try and take that out with us. Okay, hang on. How are you guys doing on number 2? I have a job for you guys. See, look, it's getting better now. The only pockets of natural gas from that poor disaster are over here, and in these two poor bedrooms. I'm gonna pretend it's just those two poor bedrooms and just not do anything. Hey, in the grand scheme of things, the 100 dupe challenge is temporary because I don't think I have the brain capacity to handle more than 100, or more than like 30 in general. Maybe 30 like back in base game. Not not this. Definitely not this. Can you guys breathe? It's debatable. You guys are fine. Okay, I have a job for you guys. Here. How bad is that? How bad is that? Oh, we got time. Yeah, we got time. You guys need oxygen. Can you handle that? You can totally handle that. Actually, here. If we're not doing research, I'm going to disable the building so it's not just constantly sucking up power. But because another like oxygen line is down here, and I really need to know where this damn thing is, I need I need to know where things are. That needs to be an airlock. See, 48 sounds good. Like maybe starting to get on a little bit as overkill, but it sounds good. It sounds doable, especially if you progress at a nice normal, not so like fast rate. This, on the other hand, it's like I'm enjoying it, but I want to be done. But yeah, you're fine. Don't lie to me.
They say they're not fine. They disagree.
Yeah, they are disagreeing. They're bitching at me. And then there's your oxygen. The downside is we're robbing a little bit from the main colony. The good thing is, where the hell is the next planet? What if I got dealt like a bad game where I have to actually have a telescope on a rocket to be able to find wherever the next planet actually is?
That honestly sucks.
Yeah, I would honestly hate it just a little bit.
A little bit.
Man, how far are we? We're 20 hours in now, so it's probably gonna take like 40 hours to get through the 100. I should really start like using. I need to start using the rad bolt chamber. Do you need power? Oh, you need power. Okay, well, this colony is going to be in charge of sending off rad bolt rockets later, and if this is the colony that needs to actually do that, well, we're in a good position, I'd say. See, I'd like to actually mess around with one of my colonies and have them do that. Can I help you?
That was
Okay,
directed at
Nutmeg is on the ground on a blanket, and it's really weird to be growled at from the floor.
Yeah, she usually growls from higher up.
Okay, I don't see any holes here, other than they're gonna keep bitching that they're suffocating. Assuming that's them that's bitching that they're suffocating and not these. Okay, not these guys.
Meg's bitching at you.
I know. Hang on here.
Soft
Let's
or
cancel the rest of those for now. That water is gonna keep freezing. So what? Cue the rain.
Wait, how do you know if the shower is hot? Well, I guess besides the temperature of the water, that's a duh. But like, did you heat it up immediately? Did it can't come from like a geyser that you knew it was hot? Like, I need some details here.
I want to say the water comes out hot.
Yeah, she has a lot of personality. A lot of personality.
Okay, what do we got? I want to say calories are starting to go down over here, but I think we can roll with it. Especially if especially with the boost in, what's it called? Boost in water now. I think we're going to want someone else. Because again, I want to cross 60. See, that's a pleasant shower. Here, I think we're going with Ari. Yeah, I think we're going with Ari. Because I don't exactly want to go for the nightlight one again, but we can deal with them. We'll just stick one of these guys in, and they'll be fine. They'll be happy. Also, I apologize. I didn't quite figure out how to run the freezer yet. But it could be because I loaded into just a new map with the sandbox and tried playing around with it. It might just be that I need to do it here. That is chlorine. Okay. Well, at least the food's sanitized. Sort of. Though I do need to make another one of these later. Stop dinging. Stop dinging. You're fine.
Ding, ding.
Here, in light of this, I guess we can... Yeah. No, you're fine. Here, let's buy it. Let's buy the water some time and some space. So we'll just do it like that. I think this means I'm losing the bottommost mesh tile. Yeah, I think that means I'm missing the bottommost mesh tile, but that'll be okay. Here, let's just do that. Yeah, hit all of that. Wait, what is the last one? Why did the last one actually get oxygen and everything else is like struggling? That means it was a clean muck root. How else do you keep your food? Oh god. Okay, time for phase 2. It's time for phase 2. We're blocked up there. Actually, wait, no. Next dormancy in 54.8. Yeah, it's time for phase 2. Let's do that. That means we're going to relieve even more pressure from that polluted one. We're going to walk back more of this infrastructure so that there's less spaghetti. I say ever so hopefully. And hang on. I need to do this one in a smart way. Because, again, if I'm planning on shifting that... Where are you coming from? Oh. If I'm planning on using that as well, using this to ferry off the cold salt, we might wanna... I wanna drop some automation in here. Maybe, not automation. Not necessarily automation. Where's that stupid... Yeah, I'm gonna drop off one of these over here. You can't be there. Let's put you here. It's close enough. I'm gonna claim it's close enough. I do wonder what muckroot tastes like, but I think a while ago one of us put in the mod for making baked muckroot. It didn't exactly help. Are you in the way? You're not in the way. No, it's not in the way. There we go. Let's take that piece back. I need to tidy up some lines too because, again, having all the metal back would be nice. We shouldn't have a shortage of metal, but...
Usually we do.
Yeah.
It happens somehow.
We'll figure it out later. Or we'll tidy that up later. Okay, there's that. Here, automation that we're just gonna toggle this manually in the end. But I think what's gonna happen is... Yeah, it's all... Hang on, that's all coming together. So if we hurry up and knock that off... I think we're gonna help just double that back. There we go. Okay. And then that gives me the incentive I need over here to do the other thing. Hang on, where are you? I'm blind. I'm being girt at again from the ground. There you are. I'm blind. Okay, there's
I
the
would like to
knock
say
gate.
that was not her gurring at you.
Is
She's
that a...
gurring at her foot.
Oh, how
Again.
lovely. Here,
She does not like her foot
here.
sometimes.
Clean water. If you detect clean water, send the signal. Oh, get rid of you. Hopefully I don't accidentally screw with the water right now. Okay. There. So right now all of our clean water is coming from the polluted water. All other water sources are either being stored up or they're somewhere they're being used for something else. And hang on 1 second. Are you going away yet? Like I really need you to go away. Here, please don't complete a loop. Okay, we can run it like that. And then we hurry up and connect this shit back up because if not, we're gonna have a different set of issues. There we go. No. Actually, no, that's fine. I just have to stay here to make sure everything's panning out right. There we go. How bad is it? Okay, I think we caught it early enough to just undo it and we should be fine. What is a cattail root, by the way? At the very least... oh god, okay. At the very least, I don't think I'm familiar with it. Also, I'm gonna...
If it's the cattails I imagine, those taste nasty. So I couldn't imagine, like, the roots tasting any better.
Are you talking about the free-range corn dogs?
Yes, the free-range corn dogs. That is exactly what I'm talking about.
That is fair. Have you turned off yet? You're still on. I'll take it. Yeah, I think I'll do the lazy way of ferrying this water over, and then eventually we'll end up using one of the water sources to hold on to... or not hold on to, send down to... holy... are you guys twins? Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Okay, 7.3 at 95.6 for 67.4. Oh my god, they're twins. They're literally twin salt slush geysers. Right? Yeah, I see no difference between either of them. This is awesome. This is basically one coming in at 14.6. I'll take it. I'll take whatever like good thing the map ends up throwing at me. I need a station. That's gotta be a fluke, right? That can't just be it. Well, if you guys ever want to play this one, just know, make a beeline to the right side of the map. There seems to be a really good double cool salt slush chilling out over here. Okay, are we good now? Good. Oh shit. Here. Okay, so the bad thing about not going around cleaning up is that I need to remember where all my things are, because if not, I'm gonna have them trekking all over the map trying to pretty much store things where they don't necessarily need to go. I don't know why that one's up at a 9. Hold on, since I'm already here. Oh. Right. Right. Okay, let's keep going down. I think there's like one more installation down here and they might be not there. They're not there. There we go. Okay, let's pretend we got all of them done, and all that's left is to... oh shit, 3.7. We should probably finish this, right? I'm like, somebody please yell at me to finish that up.
Go do that.
We got 3 days, and we've got 39 people to just throw at this right now. Also, I'm not convinced coal will do something, like be permeable. Should probably worry about that some. Here, take that with you. I should probably worry about something up top. Actually, I won't worry too much about up top. I'll worry about making this big, but that's probably going to be about it. Here, let's slap a 9. Laggy. Let's slap a 9 there. I've had very good luck with the cool salt slush geysers. I've had terrible luck with this one down here. I usually have everything way too hot, and it just gives me a bad time. Also, I really feel sorry for these things, but the Saturn critter traps are very, very happy with the availability of things to eat down here. And I might leave this alone, but I definitely need to come around. Hang on, did I know what you were? Carbon dioxide vent. Actually, that carbon dioxide vent is probably going to play very well with this. Just because then I can probably grab the uranium, enriched uranium down there. So that... it's going to be something I need to work on later. I really don't want the shovel, but I really don't want anything else. Hang on. If I printed out the shovel here... if I print out the shovel here, they'll be stuck on Critter Island until it lays an egg, so I'll take it for the sake of food. And I'm either making a terrible mistake or we're fine. We'll find out. Are you good? Not really. Are you good? Oh yeah, you've been going back up. Okay. Everything's at 6. Let's just pretend everything's fine. And start reclaiming everything that's down here. I'd like to think that there's enough salt water in here now that we aren't losing much to freezing, I think. But I guess we'll find out later. Aw, poor little Liam. Hey, where are you guys going? Would this make you guys feel better? What if I slap down a 9? More importantly, where's this mythical container that I forgot to tone down? Ah. That makes sense. Also, how are you doing? That is a lot of hydrogen. Especially for having only 6 electrolyzers on you. But okay. I accept. Okay, hang on. I should pay attention to this because it turns on the soonest. Again, fingers crossed that the coal doesn't really mess with us here. There's at least a source of oxygen coming in, so they should be okay. And speaking of being okay, we don't have enough steel, and I definitely want to drop a pump in there before everything gets closed up. So here, let's just do... how much lime do I have? No, we could... let's drop 10. I'm sure that'll be fine. When are you coming back on? 2 days. Okay, good. That's getting it into 2. So I'm really liking this. I may have to devise something to drop uranium ore. Let me go. Drop uranium ore down here because again, I'm gonna Do I know what you are? Hold on. That's a volcano. Okay, I thought there was another volcano. Oh, hi. Hi. Are you the lost one? It still says there's 2 unknown geysers. They might be like completely under. But we might actually have a use for that one. How much time do I have? 2.4. Okay, you guys gone. Do we have the steel? We need 50 more steel to make this. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Cone Shot. Take care, have a great night. Next time you see this, we're probably going to be over 60.
Hopefully.
I really hope we're going to be over 60. Wifey aggro. If mine gets aggro, she'd probably just smack me from her seat, like 3 feet away.
I mean, I could.
But I'm pretty sure the dog is more aggro, so...
But considering I caught a shiny while you were streaming, I'm good.
Wait, you already caught a shiny?
Yes.
Again?
Yes. I'm up 3 today.
What the hell? Oh, she gets one more before... Hey. Hey, you're getting a treat.
Yeah, Numeg's the aggro one in this house.
Come here. Yeah, you're getting a treat. Again. Yay! Oh
She's
god.
ready.
Oh,
She's
she
ready.
attacked me, not
She's
you.
ready.
Come here.
She knows.
Come here. Yeah, you know.
And it's gone.
She's happy. She always appreciates those.
Your little heart treat's gone. Your little chicken flavored heart treats.
Here, let's do that. I'm gonna...
She's a little offended that they're gone.
I'm gonna drop these back down to a 5. They've done really well and have almost gotten everything, but because I would like to reclaim this before this comes back on, I'm gonna go ahead and just do the exact same thing but bump it up to a 6. Here. I want the like single floppy disk the most. And then oh good. Oh wait no, don't do that yet. You can do that, I guess. And then the other thing, just drop that as steel. Yeah, run that up. Who knows, this one might actually be more usable. If we combine this one with this one that's still completely sealed up, we can probably run it to a totally non-existent, there it is, never mind. That oil reservoir down there. And it'll be the shortest route, and it'll be like the least problematic since it won't be crossing too much, really. Fine. This wastes more metal, but we can figure that part out later too. Okay. Hey, other planet, did you guys get it together? Oh, hell no. Are you kidding me? Yep. We're gonna have to just shoot... We're just gonna have to make a rocket and shoot it somewhere to find something. It's weird. I could have sworn the third one was closer and actually in range of the telescope. But I guess not. That's a little alarming. But again, we can worry about that one later. I'm a little more worried about making sure that all the water stays fine this time around. And it looks like we're gonna make it for the most part, other than I'm pretty sure we've got a water imbalance happening here. And I don't believe we're filling up at all. Are you any kind of warm? It's 80 degrees. Nah, I won't worry about it too much. Not right now, anyway. What are you? Is it just ice? It's ice and carbon dioxide. Is it really that cold? If it's just ice and carbon dioxide, I'm gonna just overlook it and we're totally good because it'll just melt and I don't have to worry about carting that anywhere. Where I do see a problem happening is somebody digging from this side and getting stuck. a few more 6s around. Because we could build that from the outside, but I don't want them to. Yeah, please finish. No. Okay. I don't trust run. Good. Also love the indecisives like, yes, no, yes. Okay, fine. And then we can worry about digging out the other... Not digging out, sweeping out the twin cool salt slushes. But again, a little later. Probably should see and make sure that the other colony is keeping up and doing fine. But they can handle themselves. They're smart. Probably. Oh, there's still stuff. I don't want a repeat of accidentally leaving this open like the other geyser on the second colony. Can you get that? Hassan, Ashcan, anyone? Thank you, Brainless. Okay, good. You guys are done. Let's just close you off and make sure nobody's in there. I have to babysit y'all because if I leave, somebody's gonna do a dumb. And you know how that turns out. Yeah, build it from the outside. There you go. Nobody come hang out in the room. I know they like to do that too. Okay, good. We done here. Okay, there's still pressure. Okay. Hold on. Because of that? Because of that. We're gonna start running more lines over. And I probably need to do like another oxygen line check to make sure that nothing's really stopped up. I mean, I guess this is. Well, I guess that is, but because this thing kind of borderline hates me, but that's okay. Oh shoot, I forgot. I did a dumb. Where are the containers? There we go. Okay, back down to 5. We don't need people like making their way all the way over here just to fill those up. But I will be bumping these back up to a 6. And right back where we were, only we're gonna do the lower floors this time. And this, why not? And again, we have 64-ish more cycles of pretty much 14 a second. So this will be nice. I probably won't do much with it or anything with it for a while. But I might try and buy this one sometime by either ferrying it that way and just making like one giant line of coal slush going this way, which probably is my cue to start running just a really long line of it over. Just, you know, be ready, be in waiting. I should probably start dropping this one down by another level to grab everything, or not grab everything, give it more space. And that might be number 59. Like, breathability aside, it looks like we're doing okay. And actually, I take it back, I don't like any of these.
So mean.
Like, none of them are good as a sacrifice for another planet. None of them are really that good, and the food is kind of questionable.
You don't need food?
Not really, but I will print it on this colony for as a principle. Here, nutrient bar. It's only 4,000 calories, but it's food. And at this point, I mean, food is food. Hold on 1 second. Let's do some granite. As much as I want to just decorate and build out of nothing but granite, might as well get some use out of it. Okay, that looks like it finally evened out. There's still natural gas pretty much trapped around, so I'm probably going to run this continuously for another while longer. Probably going to need to set up another one over here to grab that. And I'm probably just going to say screw it, we're going to dig down. And we should probably consider hurrying up with the cooling thing. And I'm really not sure which side I should be starting with. But if I do radiant, it's probably going to take a lot longer. Yeah, this one's going to be running into problems soon. I need to settle on just a water pit. And I'm not sure what I'm wanting to actually get rid of. I might just get rid of this and say screw it. I think if I do that, I lose that on a volcano. It's not a volcano. I'm okay with losing out on a chlorine gas vent. I'd rather use that chlorine gas vent on the other planet. But if I'm going to lose out on that, I might as well either shove it in a more extreme corner or just try and like rescue as much as I possibly can. And I think that sounds better. I think we're gonna do this and try and take over like over here, even though there is polluted water. But I'm gonna try and move all the other critters that are located in there. It's not the carnivore challenge this time around. I'm not really interested in like killing things. But I guess they are made out of meat, so they'd still be usable.
Made out of meat. Made out of meat.
Here, we can make this like the holding-ish area. How cold is it? How warm is it? No, it'll be fine. I think this will have to be done in like 2 sections where we load up this colony with some water just as a buffer to help keep running their oxygen generation, and then hit them with, that's already 100, hit them with their own desalinators and whatnot. I'm probably gonna just cheap out and build like 2 more reservoirs up here to hold on to this. But considering how everything's faring, we're probably in a good position to make the infinite gas storage room out of just water on this one. Should there be a future version of me cursing me right now in like 300 cycles because the room broke because the water evaporated,
There will be.
I guess that's on me. Have a little faith. We could be doing fine. Also, I don't know where I should start the cooling loop. Also, without really having much refined metal here, I think I'm just gonna have to sacrifice a lot of pipe area. Just like run a huge snaking pipe out of normal pipe to try and cool things off, and maybe, I don't know, maybe leave some in. Like slip in the occasional radiant pipe. Okay, now it's all bad. Okay. Yeah, we can worry about that later. This is suddenly far more pressing and needs to happen sooner rather than later, but it can wait. Again, sort of. Here, what if we don't go that big, but we build left to right here and use like the volcano as the top? Well, top-ish. There, does that make you feel better? Or not? Or not? Again, they can handle themselves, it'll be fine. Wait, you guys actually dropped stuff? Ah, it must be because that one dupe is getting the short end of the stick here and totally being made to carry or get in a suit that doesn't have any oxygen, so they're probably dropping the material as they need to pause and breathe. And now it's okay. Now we're back up to purple because oxygen's probably streaming in slowly. I like this one. I'm glad we finally found some more water.
Again.
I won't say good, but it's definitely up there.
A water-rich map.
I needed a water-rich map. I wouldn't mind seeing you play this, but I don't necessarily mean like the 100 Dupe. I just think it's a good map. And are we actually losing water? Yeah, losing water. Yeah. We'll just let that build up for now. ignore it again for a while. That's what we do. Though I should dig out the rest of the slime and whatnot so that we can just get better things going up here. Here. 10 degrees. Nope, we're just gonna make everything be what it's supposed to be. I realize that's actually the third one, so there we go. And it looks like we still have room for like 5 more at the moment. Maybe I should like knock these back in, so maybe not 5, but there's 5. Oh shit, did you die? No, it's a little one. You're fine. That dude's totally fine. He's totally happy. Hold on, are you coming in full? You don't seem full to me. Is there a problem? And more importantly, have you been running broken the whole time?
Yes.
It looks like it because the water in the pipe leading into it is only 30 some odd degrees. So why are you... Hang on, you're powered up. You're not automated. Are you okay, little water sea? I'll say, I feel like we're losing an alarming amount of water fast, but it is pretty much all coming in here right now. I'll probably end up using some of the cool salt slush at the very top to just help us out. But no, really, why are you broken? Hold on. Does doing this help you? Okay, it's off. It's on. Polluted water. Polluted water. I am really confused. Here, let's just start going with the whole try and fix a thing. So if enabling it and disabling it didn't do anything, what if I kill it, but then rebuild it? The map crashes because for some reason it was just holding it all up. Oh, these guys totally need a hospital. I should probably make a hospital. Okay, and do you spontaneously work now? No. Why? Huh. Oh, okay. Well, now it works, but just because it just got the sand in, but why wasn't it working earlier?
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
It hates
Oh well,
you.
the important thing is it works. Now. 29 degrees, 46 degrees. Man, how's our decor looking? Well, it's green in some places.
Yay!
Yay. Okay,
Decor
well,
is like usually one of the last things I focus on.
same here. Especially...
Usually it should be higher up just because they get the morale bonus.
Yeah, but... eh. Hey, as long as the stress isn't that high, could you all move? Thank you. Here, I'm also gonna start getting rid of the oxygen diffuser to just make sure that everything's running fine, like as a concept of like how everything's stacked. Do I need to do stuff here? Arguably, yes. Here, I'm just gonna slowly start doing the rest of the revamps that need to happen around here. I'm gonna leave this door here in case I ever do end up printing out more Paku. So that way we just open this door back up and they fall in. Anything that is a free source of food at the moment is gonna be left in. Are you guys all bristle blossoms? I've been wasting food here. And we're probably about to get hit with the printing pod. Here, can I do it with one? Okay, cool. There's a printing pot. I heard it. It was muffled. That is
But it
some
was
nice.
there.
That is some nice looking barbecue, but I like this ruby, and that's our fourth ruby.
You need to name it something other than a ruby since we have four.
I'm telling you, ruby, sapphire, emerald, and pick another title or pick another gem.
Garnet.
Okay,
People usually accept rubies and garnets anyways. There you go.
that's fair. Yay!
Ha 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 ha.
I know,
Big
right?
port-
Okay, well, I won't worry about skill distribution points until next time that this is going, but oh, there are a lot of you idle, and I'm willing to bet they're all in this colony. Here, what if I just do that for now? I think I'm finally reaching the point where I need to just start actually cleaning up the colony and doing stuff for it, as opposed to just letting it grow willy-nilly, because I think now we have all the stuff we actually need around here, with the exception of me not running wires where they probably ought to be, and this not going anywhere at the moment. In fact, it might be a good thing to actually send this back off down here, just because. And if we're just going to use this as storage, I'm gonna do that as well. Here, you gone, and I can't see past you. Pretty sure the left statues aren't gonna do anything at the moment, just because of that very, very nice. Are you okay? Okay. The very, very nice heavy watt wiring just running straight through over there. I think over here I'm gonna try and just use this as a very nice, totally not natural park. Actually, that might be a little too big. Yeah, I'll still start drawing in the lines for them, and we'll see how much we have to shave off. That's probably the best thing I can do right now. And because I can, I think other sections further up are just gonna get the same treatment. And again, might as well just spread around all the decor, because it'd be nice to have them have higher morale. Even though like half the people here already have all that they need, this is not a room. Blink, blink. Okay. Ooh. Well, how big can you be? 64? Oh, sorry. 120. 120. I'm just lazy. Okay, so sure. The left side of this one. Oh god. Left side of that one's the room. So here we go. And if I want to do anything like that up here, I might as well just take over those. And I think we'll build a few more and just trigger that achievement for funsies. Actually, no. Since you're at the top, you can have that. I'd like to think I've got more than just this one pip roaming around. There's a good chance there's more than just that one pip roaming around. And that might mean that those statues are redundant, but I'm not entirely sure or convinced at the moment. There we go, 3 critter drop-offs, so we can just stagger them. I think there's one there. I think there's a pip stuck on Critter Island. And I think I'm free to just take that down and walk that back and just regain a bunch of metal. Same goes for you up there. Probably should have checked the temperature, but I think it's high enough that some things can definitely go there. And to help reduce some of the strain on the water supply, I'm gonna throw in... Hang on, it's too cold for you, but it shouldn't be cold enough for the blossom seeds. Of course, now I've mobilized like every last dupe to drag those guys around. Oh shoot. 9. Back down to 5. I don't need you there. And I think those are the only 2 critter drop-offs that I have for those guys. It's probably worth remembering. Has somebody abducted the poor Pip yet? Okay, yeah, somebody abducted the Pip. Good. Alright, Pip, have fun. Put fun things in here for us. Here, in case those are in here, and I highly doubt that they are. Put those in. I really hope they're not, because I'd rather have food rather than nice looking plants. And I think it's almost time to get rid of this metal refinery here. I think. Yeah, I think. Also, we should probably continue this tunnel down in case there's another... Actually, there probably won't be another one hiding down here, but I've seen them in the oil biome before. So I'm not going to say that's a good idea or not. But if the game seems to think that we're still missing at least 2... What? Oh, it's raining. The game seems to think that we're still missing at least 2 separate geysers. I'm gonna let it keep thinking that, and I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed that there's either another natural gas geyser running around, or I don't know, another water one. Another water one would be nice. Here. Are you guys good? Hey, wait, did you fill up? It's not filled up, but we're gonna take everything else too. Why not? If the plan still really is to like make it all the way down here, so we can just let these 2 run for their whole like 90 cycles of being on, I'd rather buy them as much space as possible, and we might actually keep building down later. You know, just to get everything ready. Well, I guess there's the problem of, if I make it get too empty, we might accidentally have the water freeze by the time it rains down, so maybe I'll have to send some water up from the hot salt water geyser. Just a thought. Wait, did you actually plant that? Nice. Are you at park yet? Or do you have 4 yet? You've got 1. Anyways, take your time, Pip. Do something nice. I think the thimbleweed seed's out of range. Yeah, the thimbleweed seed's out of range. I want to say the arbor acorn's out of range too, but I might as well throw everything I can at it. Here we go. Have that. That shouldn't be a carbon dioxide like trapping thing, so let's not do that. Oh, I can open, hang on, I can stick you as open, but not anything else. Come on, little guy, you can do it. Oh, they can't breathe there, my bad. Oh, shoot. That can't be good. That's probably okay. Come on, guys, how are you doing? Has your inevitable heat death happened yet? No, but it's definitely creeping out. It's definitely creeping out. Okay, how about you? Wrangle, wrangle. No, that wasn't paused. Wrangle, wrangle. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna dump it all out there, and hang on, one final natural gas check. Okay, so it's a little bad.
A little.
But it's more like we have somebody that farted in the colony and not really anything too terrible. So I'm gonna go ahead and disable that for now. Like, we're probably wasting more power as it is than just turning it off and being chill about it. We'll see. Oh hey, I can totally... Well, for one, I should probably make this into more storage, but we do need a hospital. But I think that's a little too big to be a hospital. I might have to, like, use this area. Yeah, I'll probably end up using this area. Hang on. What's a hospital take besides the whole, like, water stuff? It's 96, and you're like 120. And you're like 120. Here, let's build it over a stable. Why not? Or under the stable? Would that be mean?
A little bit.
Considering they kind of sort of can't breathe down here. Why are you empty? You're not empty. Here, I'm gonna run it like that then. We're gonna open this up. We might as well start building down as well because we can. Hey. There we go. Okay, so that's a thing. We can that be number 60? Hey look, Meemaw.
Do you want the Meemaw?
I'd rather take the Meemaw. That Meemaw could be the one that delivers the poor sacrifice, because that Meemaw wants rocketry. Well, welcome to the Fusterer Cluck over here. And here, why not make 40 of those? We might as well keep food going up. Though we're kind of out of room, so I think I should not make it go too much higher up. Also, because I'm pretty much building the hospital here.
I heard
Wait.
billing, not building.
I mean, I am
But
billing.
like, you're billing them? How much are they gonna cost?
Right? Actually no. Let's not build it here. It's the right shape, it's the right everything. But I think I'm actually gonna designate this floor that isn't anything at the moment and make that be the hospital, but that kind of sort of requires actually finishing the floor.
Yeah, well...
Might as well. Again, it's closer, it's livable. Pollution exposure, you're fine. It's okay. Probably.
Hopefully.
I'll go with probably. Here, just fill it all in. Aren't you guys supposed to have one of those? Did you go somewhere else? Has nobody been taking care of this? There's like 20 bajillion of these guys. Here.
They hate you.
They don't wanna help out. Here, let's put those two there. There's more than enough of you around that should happen. Here, we pretty much have to close that off because I'm gonna run the bathroom thing at the end for it, and it's gonna be plumbed. Last time I did an unplumbed bathroom just to save on resources, I had morbs overrunning the hospital. And I kind of don't want to do that again. It'd be a little funny, but I don't want to do that again. How cold is the water? The water is actually fine. It's kind of surprising. Okay. Well, at least they can fall down and they'll still be in a nice area. And then polluted water return line, which I think I'll make long and unnecessary. Oh no, I have done a bad. Here, you're totally not doing anything right now. But I know where you're supposed to go. Here, we're interrupting your service for just like a second. That's not a second, guys. That's not a second. Oh no. No, come back and finish the build. Thank you.
No, they gotta run off.
Apparently.
To
No.
chatter on the phone.
Who's suffocating and why?
Are
Okay,
they
you
stuck?
guys
They're
actually
stuck.
are stuck. You guys can deconstruct, right? Get out of there.
Dumbass.
There's
Sorry,
always
dumbasses.
there's always an alternate. Like just unbuild the wall, they'll be fine.
I'm just glad there wasn't anything in the wall.
Like a pipe?
Yeah, it's like deconstruct. Fuck, go back.
There we go. Okay, can you be a park now? Come on, Pip. We gave you all the stuff you want.
He just planted something.
Yes, he did. Apparently, we just have to watch him.
So there's 2 things planted there.
Now. Do you think if I put, like, the national park sign, it might, like, threaten him and he'll do something?
I was liking the artificial
Nature reserves?
from the Pips.
I love them, too. I think they're my favorite thing to build.
It's a valid but cheaty way to do it.
Hey, that's what the Pips are for, in my opinion. Oh, you're out of coolant.
They're too close to dogs for me to want to eat them.
I don't think they give a good amount of meat either.
Yeah, that too. Hey, I need to change the calendar later. Remind me.
Oh, because it's March
Today's the
now.
first, yeah.
Yeah, like we're so good at doing that. Triage cop. Here, and I'll just run the usual setup. 3 of those, countered with 3 mess tables, and then we'll just fill it with like art. Maybe not art, but you know, something nice to look at. And since I'm actually working on something that's needed, I probably will do like a rec room soon because fun downtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
Just
probably
don't
be
give
nice.
them the air tunnel. You don't want pop eardrums all the time.
I'd love to see a fix for that, like that we
I know. I
work
think it's
out.
stupid, but it's like, okay, I get it.
There might be, it might be that we're using it wrong. Might be
Well, I've never known someone
that
to
didn't
have the
encounter
air
that.
tunnel that doesn't get popped eardrums. Like, I would love to hear
Oh,
like
output full.
how to use it properly then, because I can't do it.
I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. Is it pressure? It's pressure. Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna drop the next oxygen vent nearby. I don't want it to be too close to like influence the temperature that badly, but it needs to be close enough that they can breathe. Did you make it? I still only see 2, buddy. Here, what if I bring it down? What if I don't bring it down? What if I do that so all the seeds are on the ground for the Pip to just pick up? I think I glitched my game. Yeah, I glitched. No, I definitely did. Look, you can see where all the liquid bridges are.
Nice.
Okay, there we go. Better. I'm like, wait, something's wrong.
You fixed it, yay.
Hey, it's like it never happened. Is nobody... Hang on. Is nobody doing that? Or did I not... Here, have a 9. Have a 9. And then shove 2 of those over there. Please. I need them to be tending things. Because I want the huge, like, monster... Mothra looking thing. Wait, where are you going with that? Actually, that's fine. Here, let's drop you back to a 5. What? Oh, shoot. Oh, I don't know how to count. I'm sorry, guys. Wow. Okay, remind me next time that I do this to just fill the mess hall from the beginning. Those poor 3 dupes had to walk all the way down to the hospital to actually enjoy their meal because both mess halls are they're kind of full. Should probably feel bad about that. Do you count as a hospital? You don't count as a hospital yet. Got it. I'm sorry, guys. You can't eat here. It's the hospitals. But I think now that we're at 60, I think this is a good place to stop for now. I think we're finally back on track for
The 100?
the 100. I mean,
Without being too,
I don't think we'll need to stall for resources or because we're falling behind on
or
food.
things are breaking.
Hopefully. Hopefully. But let's see. I mean, it's probably still going to take us another 4 streams to reach the 100, and even then, I'm serious. I do want to see, like, alright, we have 100, but how much further can we push that, considering that, in theory, you could probably live on 5 planets? I'm gonna say 5 because one of those is the lava planet, one of those is, like, the
You just have to
wasteland.
hope there's enough. Yeah.
I want to live on the water planet, or I want somebody to live on the water planet.
Underwater base. Yeah.
Since I got the planetoid Dampazon last time around.
Yeah.
That was cool. But anyways, guys, we're gonna be done for tonight before I decide to spend the next 6 hours just playing nothing but Oni to try and get there. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing the madness that is trying to control 60 different dupes, but apparently ignoring like 30 of them because, I mean, it's difficult enough, but yeah. Here you go, Nutmeg. Go over there. Thank you. We can finish the stream and then you can go somewhere nice.
Anything.
Because if I say the word, she'll.
Go nuts. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hope you guys had a great time. I hope you guys are staying safe out there, and we'll catch you guys next time.